volleyball person who knows me probably also knows the story behind my jersey number. It's the number 8, the same jersey number my volleyball hero, Isa Mizo, has been wearing since the first time I saw her play. But over the years, the choice took on more meaning. It's no longer just a representation of my volleyball inspiration. It now represents my faith, specifically that part where the universe decided that this is where I belong. This is where I stand, right next to Kim, who happens to be wearing the jersey number 9. Of course, this story is about her, but this is not just a love story. More than anything, this is a public apology, one she deserves after the very public breakup and pain I put her through. After the intense online backlash I received from a couple of years back, I think it's safe to say that what I did is public knowledge to a lot of people. I cheated. I honestly don't know what I was thinking. All I remember at that time was that I was presented with something that felt new. It was exciting. It was dangerous. And the younger me was thirsting for all of that and more. At that time, love for me was butterflies in my stomach, not comfort, not stability. So, I left the safe space that Kim and I built for a chance to experience highs with someone else. And I did get the hate that I deserved, but this isn't about me. This is about wonderful, kind, smart, and funny person who for a time lost all the sparkle because my careless acts dimmed her light. You know that popular meme where there are two people inside a bus, one of them enjoying the view while the other is having a horrible time during the ride? Both of them represent me back in 2015. A part of me badly wanted to stand by my decision and enjoy the new relationship, reputation be done, but at that time, I just couldn't shake off the guilt. I tried, but it was impossible. It haunted me like a ghost of a crime I committed. One moment I'm laughing, and the next, the image of Kim, sad and crying her eyes out, pops in my head. I didn't know what she wanted, nor did I care what the message implied. All I remember doing was typing a long message as I allowed the words to flow through my fingertips. I was running on adrenaline, emotions, and tears. No joke, my pace could have been at 70 words per minute. Turns out, our baccalaureate friends just sent me goods, and Kim was tasked to bring those to me. But touch move. At long last, I got to apologize. We got to chat a little, and finally, my process of healing felt like it has begun too. So come the next PSL All-Star leg, this time in Baguio, I've ran out of excuses and just told Petron's manager to count me in. It was the first time I'm seeing her outside of our usual UAP and PSL matchups, so I remember it vividly. She was wearing a yellow F2 shirt, black hoodie, and shades. She was nursing an injury at that time, so she was just joining everyone to make an appearance. What was supposed to be a 4-hour ride turned into 12 hours of getting stuck on the road after a vehicular accident happened just a few cars ahead from our bus. As Miss Pia, I offered every player in the bus a bite of the hot dog rice I brought with me. I can't just skip her. That would have been rude. But I regretted it the moment I asked her if she wanted some, because every single soul in that bus and their mothers collectively shrieked a terrifying chorus of "Yee!" Lord, awkward. It was cold inside that bus, but I was sweating. Then we had to go out of the bus to pee. It was me, Kim, Chang Abby, Ati Jack, Tots, Ati Micah, and more. And like a bad joke from a cheesy movie, just when we reached the restrooms, the traffic built up, started moving along, and there was no way our bus to stop and wait for us. I tried to catch up, but Kim wasn't 100%. Being the great leader that she is, Chang asked a driver of an L300 to stop and give us a lift till we can catch up with our ride. We got a yes, and we all made our way to the back of the van. I was the last one to get in, and when I did, I saw that the only remaining seat was beside Kim. I wouldn't have dared, but Chang, Kim Sr., urged me to sit, and I did, to the tune of another round of "Yee." To the naked eye, that would have looked like a regular asaran between friends. But to me, that moment right there was a go signal, a crucial approval from Chang, a person who is fiercely protective of people she loves, at least part Kim is part of, to go for it, to not hesitate, to see if there's even a shot at starting over again. And then somebody shouted, "What happens in Baguio stays in Baguio." I intended to keep it that way. Now it's 2021. I live in a condo with Kim, with 7 cats, which is very consistent with our 8-9 numerology, and honestly, we both can picture spending the rest of our lives simply like this, forever. She gets to continue being an athlete, I get to explore new things, we continue to grow as individuals, but together. Together we achieve our dreams. Just like old times, when we would talk about our goals and end it with, "See you at the top." In hindsight, I acknowledge only one regret throughout that whole mess. I regret hurting her. I regret causing her sleepless nights, tear-streaked eyes, and the all too familiar painful tightness in the chest. I have zero remorse towards what happened to me, though. I was in pain too. My mental health pushed to the limit, no thanks to the non-stop bashing I received online. My social circle decreased as people chose her side, and I took it all in because I deserved all of it, and maybe even more, for almost destroying her whole belief in love. But you see, all that, no exceptions, everything that happened was life-changing in more ways than one. It taught me that every decision, no matter how big or small, comes with responsibility I have to stand by regardless of the consequences. It taught me that highs lose its meaning when you are to blame for someone else crashing back down to the ground. And most importantly, it taught me and showed me that the true meaning of love is right there in the Bible all alone.